What's the tea? Whew, hot. Welcome back to the Minimistic Show. Today we are going to use the tea-stained tarot. Thought it was a nice touch. I actually love this deck and I've been working with it. It's really beautiful, actually. What's the tea? What do we need to know? Somebody sees you as like untouchable. They see you as a star with the star at the bottom of the deck. With the Queen of Cups, you could be some sort of a healer as well with the star. And the Seven of Cups. I feel like this other person feels like they can't trick you or trap you because you're like 7 steps ahead with the Seven of Cups. It's not that you're 7 steps ahead. It's that you are this hanged man energy. It's like your guides show you something from another angle, from another perspective, from another side with the Justice card. And so you're able to kind of come in the middle of a situation with this Justice energy and the hanged man, and you're able to shift your perspective rather quickly. So something else that would get somebody else to, if somebody else was in your shoes, in other words, they would, so let me give this example. Say there's a third party. Somebody else would clearly blow up at this person. It's like there's something that this person thinks you're a trickster, but you're not a trickster. You just have a higher level of perspective that they're not used to. They're used to playing mind games with like exes, family members, friends, and it works just like that. But with you, your guides show you a perspective. They show you like the other side of the diamond. And you're able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes with the Justice card. And so that kind of balances you in the middle. It's a higher level perspective. Not in the sense of being a martyr, but you may even be somebody that's really good at like psychoanalyzing other people, and you're able to come to a place of empathy with the Queen of Cups. Like you put yourself in their shoes, you understand things from another perspective with the Hanged Man. And that's how you release your burdens with the 10 of Wands. And that's how you work through your own stuff internally with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like with the Magician as well, and this person's watching how you're doing this, by the way, with the Page of Swords, I feel like people in general see you as a magician. And with this snake energy here, people could see you as a trickster, which the Magician can be, right? But it's not that you're a trickster. Well, you could be, and maybe you were in a past life. Maybe not. But in this life, you chose to use this serpentine energy. Let me grab my serpentine stone. You chose to use this serpentine energy, this like snake charmer energy for good, as opposed to manipulating people with it. Look at my slippers. Strawberries. Strawberry fields forever. 7 of Cups. You could be a, what's that called? Psychopomp? Strawberry fields forever. Anybody? So we have this serpentine here. See, this is the tea on you. This is what we're starting with. And this is what they're watching you. And they're upset, Five of Cups Tower, that they can't take you down. I'm hearing take you down a peg. This person thinks you're on some sort of a high horse. They think that you're like a manipulator. They think that you're like using spiritual work even for some of you, but that's not the case. What it is that you have a high level perspective with the Justice energy. You could have just lived a lot of lives as well and learned a lot of lessons. Like, you could be the sort of person that came into this life and was just like, you understood things as a young child, and your parents and teachers and stuff didn't understand. You could have even been put in a box when you were younger out of fear. Like, your parents could have even feared you, I'm getting. I'm hearing something about overtaking the throne. This could be a past life energy where maybe you like overtook the throne from your father or something. You know, of course, that's suppressed information. If you tried to bring that up to like your 3D dad, I doubt that it would go over well, right? Ace of Pentacles. What's the tea? You have some sort of an opportunity coming in for you. Somebody could also be watching you that isn't like your enemy. They could be somebody that's observing you with the Page of Swords, that observes your skills. Also, this could be like an Ouroboros energy. I believe that I mentioned that in the reading right before this. You could be somebody who it's like you're a shapeshifter. You're able to kind of show up in many different ways. You could be somebody that is like a jack of all trades. Like, you could show up in one room and fit in that with that group, and then you could show up in another group and fit in there. And that's why I think that some people think that you are a trickster, because they think that you're like fake or you're manipulating people, but it's actually just that you're a jack of all trades. I'm seeing you juggling all of these different objects. It's an interesting image. It's like I'm seeing you juggling, but they're not balls. They're somebody feels like you're juggling their balls, but you're juggling all these different objects, and they're all these different. It's kind of like the Empress. She has that crown, the 12 stars of the zodiac. It's like you, again, I'm seeing that like diamond imagery. Like, you look at it one way and you look at it another way and another way and another way and another way, and each side is different. It's not that you're fake or that you're a trickster. It's that you have a couple tricks up your sleeve, sort of a thing. You could have even felt outcasted, so like you could have found a way to deal with that, like growing up, when you were a child, in your adolescence. You could have either been a loner, or even if you were like popular and maybe you played sports, maybe you were involved with things, but you just felt like you were kind of like alone in a crowd of people. That's probably because you're a star seed. We started off with the star card. Or earth angel, or whatever term you like to use, right? We're all aliens anyways, but okay. You could have become good at like different skills because you occupied your time. I'm hearing occupado, like when somebody, yeah, the devil. I feel like someone feels like you saw them like sitting on the shitter with the devil card. You could have seen into this person's like bad habits with the devil, and they feel like you're gonna expose them for that because they think that you're a snake. And again, I feel like you could use this energy for evil, but you consciously choose not to. That's the tea on you. I'm going to take out this Ace of Pentacles. we'll see what that's about. But let's first get the overall. What's the tea? What's the tea? Let me just take a sip while we're here. It's my serpent juice. 3 cards for the collective. What's the tea? I'm seeing somebody looking at you just like so confused. They're like, but I thought you were over there. It's like I'm seeing you standing up on a cliff and then they turn around. You're like a cat. I have a cat. And it's like you turn around and she was right there, and then you look the other way and she's like standing up on the it's like, how the hell did you even what? I thought you were You could also have like 9 lives here. You could even be somebody that's escaped like crazy situations. Like you've either escaped death literally, like you've had like near-death experiences, or you've just escaped like really challenging situations, whether they be financial, emotional. The 5 of Cups coming out in the reverse with the Devil. Yeah, you've escaped really challenging situations that would have like ended somebody else. 3 cards. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's the truth. It's also that higher truth. 2 and 3. Remember we were talking about the Justice card? You're able to balance all sides of the equation. You could even be like a spiritual judge of some kind, where it's like 2 people come into your office. It's giving like a Solomon energy. People would come to him with these complex problems. There's a story where I might botch it because I haven't read it in many years. Going back to my minister days. Where like a mother comes in and like something happened where her child, another woman was like arguing over her child with her, I believe. And this other person was given the option. It was a really strange story to like cut the child in 2. I don't know. I can't think of the story, but I just opened up to the Hanged Man. Somebody let me know down below if you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not going to stop and look it up and read it and stuff, because everybody's eyes are going to glass over and, The point is, the energy I'm picking up on, it's a Solomon energy. It's a Justice card energy, where it's like 2 people could come into your office and be arguing over an issue. And it's like you somehow managed to not take sides. It's like a non-biased partisan. Is that what it's called? That could make you very successful with the 10 of Pentacles, by the way. Because it's not easy to come by that sort of opinion. Yeah, King of Swords. It's hard to hold things in tension at the same time. It's a challenging way to live. And it's not a cognitive dissonance. It's not a denial. It's that you're taking everything into account, and then you're balancing out, and you're able to find a way where like everybody wins. You could be like a good divorce lawyer or something like that, where it's like, okay, she gets the house and he gets, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like both parties somehow come out of a messy, angry divorce where they're both like, fine. It's kind of like 2 kids arguing over a toy, and, both kids somehow end up happy by dinner time, and it's just like, what the hell? I'm going to keep this here because we have 2 aces now. There's something to do with your truth and that perspective that I just talked about that's going to unlock some sort of wealth for you, and possibly an opportunity, because I feel like I'm seeing this energy of somebody watching you. And I'm hearing that song Sweet Caroline, and that came through in one of my videos recently, one of my readings recently. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. But really the lyrics that are coming through is watching you, watching me. Watching you, watching me. That's what I'm doing right now. It's meta. It's like I'm watching, you're watching. I'm talking about somebody watching you while we're talking about you. Does that make sense? Okay. Somebody's watching you. Somebody could even want to like work with you here. Or it's love, because we have the Four of Wands and the Lovers. But if this is a love interest, they feel like, number one, you're like heavily blocked off. I'm seeing an image of like a big bouncer standing at a VIP part of the club, like these the Velvet VIP club. And it's like there's all these people. I mean, maybe with the star, maybe you are kind of famous. I don't know. We started off with that star energy. You don't have to be famous, but it could just be that you get a lot of attention with the Five of Wands around you, and I feel like that makes somebody nervous if it is love. Yeah, with the Lovers here. And the High Priestess. Whoa. And the Chariot. Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. This person might want to work with you. We have Scorpio here as well. I was going to say that's a side note, but I actually don't think it's a side note. I think it's like one of the main notes. There's something about music here. Sweet Caroline. Somebody's impressed with how you can shape shift. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's impressed with how you manifest as well. And how you like produce things. Something about a producer. I was gonna get this earlier, but hold on. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Dun, 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 dun. There's something about either like film or music here. I just have a prop for everything, you know? It's my dream, guys. It's my dream. Somebody fund me on this. You know, donations are always welcome down below. My dream is to have, like, one of those big chests. Well, not one of these, but, you know, the ones where you open them up and you got all that shit in there. It's one of my dreams to have a chest full of props. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here. I'm just, like, opening my shirt and everything comes out. All right. That's not funny. All right. Nobody likes to laugh anymore. The world's so damn serious. All right. There's something about unlocking wealth here. So we're going to set that aside and we're going to see what these cards show before we get to it. But there's something about the way you see the world with the Ace of Swords and the way that you maneuver yourself through it that has attracted somebody's eye. Right? And it could just be spirit, right? It could just be your spirit team. I keep opening up to the Hanged Man every time I touch this deck. And that Seven of Cups. Yeah, look. Page of Swords. Watching with that Justice energy and the Moon. They're like, how are you doing this? What is all of this? That's like that energy of juggling all those different objects with the Seven of Cups. All right. I think I've opened successfully. Okay. Again, opening for another band. Could be something about music here again. Card number 1. This is a fun one. I like this reading. The Four of Swords. I'm seeing people praying here. it's like you've been praying for an opportunity or praying for like a new pathway. I always say the word opportunity on the Ace of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be like, hey, we want to hire you, or hey, you want to be in this movie, or hey, like life doesn't always like work like that. It's more nuanced than that. It's not always like gaudy, like, hey, I'm gonna email you and I'm gonna ask you to be in my movie. Could be. But it's more of like a path, see? Or a portal. I am filming this on the 12/12 portal. It's also, what is it called? Lady Guadalupe, her day. Again, it's like I'm seeing rosary beads on this. Sweet Caroline. Also, this person's being gifted something. This is kind of like the Six of Pentacles. You could even be getting like downloads. You might even be doing like hypnosis. Now I'm kind of seeing this as the Hanged Man energy for some reason. Like hanging upside down. It's like you're seeing different perspectives and different ways to view the truth of life, like to view your reality with the Ace of Swords. And it's some sort of higher level knowledge. You're getting like downloads, or you're going to be getting more of them, I'm getting here. Let's move through. Card number 2 is the Judgment. See, you're getting information. You could even be getting information from like past lives, remembering who you used to be. I'm even hearing who you're going to be, which is very interesting. Being reborn. Remember we were talking about that snake energy, the serpentine energy, the Ouroboros, which is a card of like reinventing yourself, becoming something new, being born again, if you want to put it in a religious context with this church energy here in the Four of Swords. You're seeing a higher truth. I also keep hearing that song, Send Me a Higher Love. And I also keep opening up to the Hanged Man. It's like this is a Hanged Man energy on the Four of Swords. I'm just going to take it out because every time I touch the deck, I keep opening it up. Opening up to the Hanged Man. You're receiving some sort of enlightenment. My 100th episode reading I did called Becoming the Butterfly. I'm seeing this as that. It's like it's a cocooning energy. You could even be kind of like taking a step aside right now to kind of balance out, what your plans are in life. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. You could be maybe thinking about, taking a new path. And just as I said that, we have the Ace of Cups now. You could be trying to become more heart-centric right now. For some of you, this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, you were kind of like chasing money. I'm hearing that song Chasing Pavements by Adele. You could be British, don't have to be. Like, and I'm not saying chasing money in a greedy way. I'm saying like we all freaking do. We need to pay our mortgages. We need to pay our rents. We need to pay our gas bills. We need to... you could even be trying to start a business with the Eight of Pentacles or just make more money. Maybe you've been focusing on money. And what I'm seeing here is it's kind of like you're not changing directions, but changing priorities. Like and this is for everybody, right? We need money. So it's like, I'm not saying it in like a crazy way. I'm saying it in like, but you are changing the list of priorities. Like you're bumping the money down a little bit on the list. And this is what I'm getting. By doing that little tweak, and it has something to do with a higher level of truth, with that justice energy, seeing another side of things, with the Hanged Man that you're getting from your guides, with the Judgment card, they're showing you like a hack. They're helping you understand that by you, instead of following money, because that's just, human nature. We're like, we need to survive. They're saying don't live in survival. Follow your heart with the Ace of Cups. We have 3 aces now. That by changing this priority list with the 7 of Pentacles, just making a little adjustment here and there, ironically enough, that's what's going to unlock this financial blessing with the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Let me just adjust my table here. Don't get distracted with the 5 of Swords. And don't listen to anybody's advice right now. Follow your heart. It's very important. I just opened up to the Empress. This is where your abundance lies, in the ether with the Hanged Man. You being in this spiritual energy, Hanged Man, 4 of Swords, Judgment card, it's what's unlocking this blessing. And for a lot of you, it's straight finances. But it's more than that. It's like a life of abundance. It's a happy life. Again, I'm getting Solomon, King Solomon coming through again. Supposedly was the richest man in the world. His money in today's dollars, USD, it's about like 2 trillion is the is what they say, which would make him the richest man who's ever lived. Whether that's true or not, But there's something here about Solomon's wealth. This is also the Tree of Life, which, as we know, is the Kabbalah. It's Jewish mysticism. It's rooted in that at the very least, right? And King Solomon said, I'm going to paraphrase. He was supposedly the richest man in the world saying this, right? He basically was like, I have everything you could ever want, but what is it worth if you can't enjoy it? There's something about that here, which to me is what abundance means with the Empress, 10 of Pentacles. It's not just about having money. You can have money and have a drug problem. You could have money and have a terrible marriage. You could have money and, God forbid, have health issues, right? So it's not about money. It's about abundance. And there's something unlocking here. It's a higher level truth. And I'm not saying that if you have an illness that you can't enjoy your life and enjoy your wealth. Of course you can. I'm just saying, guys. Because a lot of people are struggling through certain things now, and you're in my prayers for that with the 4 of Swords. We got a lot of warriors on this channel. Card number 3 is the 10 of Swords. What is this now? What is this now? Let's take a peek at that. Let's get some info on this. I just opened up to the 9 of Cups. I feel like you were going down a certain road because I'm seeing a mouse moving toward a trap to get the cheese. I feel like somebody thought you were going down a certain trail and it was going to lead the mouse into the trap. And it was going to make them happy for that to happen with the 9 of Cups, because then the wealth would then transfer to them. Tell us about this 10 of Swords. Message, 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Oh, Death card. Okay, that reminds me. Thank you. All right. While I'm getting this, I'm going to tell this story. I had a dream last night, and this is what this is. I had this dream, but this is a collective energy, right? Yep. In my dream, I was talking to somebody in the car, and I was sitting in the passenger seat. And, yeah, We have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's a karmic energy. This could be the person that's watching you that I'm about to be talking about here. So I pulled 3 cards. I had the Devil, the Death card, and the Tower. And the Magician, this is literally what happened in my dream. It was so crazy. This person was transferring me this really dark energy. This is a negative serpentine energy. And I've battled this person in a past life. I know that. Yeah, I just opened up to the Star. See, this is over this. This person wants what you have. They're jealous. They're envious. And for some of you, this is a family member with the 10 of Cups. We have 3 10s here. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. 10, 10, 10. That's the end of a cycle. So I was looking at this person, and in the dream, I was like reading their energy with the cards. The Devil, the Death card, and the Tower. They were trying to send me this dark death energy. They were trying to send, they were actually, what they were trying to do is, it's not even just, oh, these people hate us and they want to transfer this energy to us. It's not even about as simple as they want to take you out with the 10 of Swords. It's that they have this energy on their shoulders. So they want to transfer that energy onto you. Because for some of you, you're a healer with the Star. And a magician. So they think, well, they're just going to transmute it anyways. Which might have been true for you for many years, especially if this was like a family member with the 10 of Cups here. This person's being like called up, though, is what I'm getting with the Judgment card. And that's part of what this reading is. That's what the T is here. So in the dream, it was one of the most bizarre dreams I've ever had because of the way that it felt. And I looked at this person in the eyes. And when I looked at them, they tried to transfer this very dark energy at me. And when it started coming at me, and this all happened on the inside, I transferred it back to them. And when I did that, I moved the energy back onto them. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, ah! Like out loud. And then I just like looked around the room and it was totally quiet. And I felt that energy. Like, it was like, yeah, it was the Magician is what it was. So, yeah, they told me to tell that story today, and I forgot about it until I saw the Death card. So, anyways. 10 of Swords. I do a lot of dream work. Dreamworks. King of Wands. I mean, for some of you, for at least one person with the King of Wands to the Empress, somebody does want to put you in a film, right? Or they're like a writer, they're like a screenplay writer or something like that. Somebody's an actress or an actor. There's that Justice card though, but I feel like in this context, Justice card Star, we're talking more about some sort of spiritual thing, especially with the Hanged Man and the Emperor. I mean, maybe this person that's watching you, not the one with the 10 of Swords, but the one that's like impressed by your like serpentine, all that stuff, they could be an emperor. They might even want to like fund you or something. With the Magician and the Emperor and the Sun, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. This person could want to get together with you romantically as well for some here. We have Leo, Gemini, or just Mercury in general, and Aries. This person could even be manifesting a relationship with you, but for some it's professional. Wheel of Fortune, I think you've known this person in a past life. For some of you, this is a reconciliation. This person's coming around with the Page of Cups. But I mean reconciliation by, like, I don't know if you know this person. They might feel familiar to you. But all right, let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Yep, Seven of Swords. What is this Ten of Swords? I just keep hearing energy transfer, energy transfer, energy transfer. And that's the dream that I had. Six of Wands. This person checks in on you to see if they're, yeah, it won't go back in the deck. They check in to see if their evil transfers are, like, working. Five of Swords, Six of Wands. They're trying to see if they're successful. We have the Eight of Cups, and it fell right on top of the Four of Swords. You have energetically moved away from whoever this is who's trying to betray you and trying to transfer this energy onto you. You have already emotionally detached from this person, and part of this work is being done astrally with the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. For some of you, it's more practical, like maybe you've blocked this person, maybe you're no contact with this person with the Four of Swords and you're just focusing on your healing. For some, it's both. But I'm really highly seeing the Four of Swords as like some sort of astral disconnection. It could even be through dreams like I'm describing. Can I have a little more on this? This is what they just said to me. Yeah, Hermit. This is what they just said to me. We've talked about this person, Ten of Swords person, betrayer, liar, energy transfer. We've talked about this person so many times. In the last few readings especially, we've really talked about this person, right? And for some of you, this is like a twin flame or something like that. But this is the advice, because they want me to talk about the new person. This new person, whether it's a platonic thing, it's like something about you might open up a business with this person, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, it's love with the Ace of Cups. And for others, it's both. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords as well with the Justice energy. But this is what they want me to say to you with this Hermit and the Four of Swords. Keep doing what you're doing here because you're completing some sort of a process. 10, 10, 10. And the reading right before this, I think I titled it like why can't they stop talking about you? It's this person, Ten of Swords. That's who that reading is about. Why can't they stop talking about you? But in that reading, really the point of that reading, minus my clickbaity title, and it's not clickbait, it's actually what the reading's about. The point of that reading was that we were closing a cycle, and we have 10, 10, 10 in this reading. And what the guides are saying to me is that this is the final countdown. The final countdown. And you're detaching, you're doing this work, and they're saying, keep doing this work, Hermit, do the inner work, do the inner healing work, Four of Swords, Hermit, and like get in tune with yourself and prepare, because this opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, is coming in. It's coming in. So you want to be like ready for it is what I'm getting here. This is really big stuff, guys. Because for some, it's just all spiritual. It's like they're preparing you for this new path. Remember we talked about a path with the Ace of Pentacles? But yeah, it's like you're doing a lot of this work astrally. And we have that Justice card again. They're helping to like get your mind right. Because this is in your heart and your spirit and your soul with this higher knowledge and information. Like I said, it's like that Solomon's seal sort of stuff, right? For those of you who are into that. This Ten of Swords, it's like this is over, but there still is some residual. Like this stuff messes you up like for life if we let it. So the Hermit is just giving this energy of, you know, let's work through it. We also have the Temperance card here with the Nine of Swords. They want you to do this work so that you're prepared for when this new stuff comes in. So let's talk about the new stuff. New stuff. All right, let's bringing everything on the table except for the main cards here. They're telling me leave out the aces and leave out the main 3 cards. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Where did I put my Ace of Swords, though? The Tower and the Devil and the Death card are right there, just like in my dream. You might even have a dream, guys, and then you're going to be like, it's right there. It's in the 3D world. Here's the Ace of Swords. Okay, so here we go. We have our 3 aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. We're unlocking these through this work. 4 of Swords, Judgment card, 10 of Swords. It's like this is the new life with the Judgment card. This is the tea. The rebirth, the shedding of the skin, becoming the butterfly, all that, right? Ouroboros, becoming a new person, becoming a new creature entirely for some people. And 9 of Swords, that might be, I'm hearing, that's dreadful. With the devil that I just opened up to. I feel like I have some UK in the house. What up, UK? Because I keep hearing a British accent. We have Virgo Libra with the Death card again. It's the transformation of a lifetime is what I'm hearing. And it's your karmic repaying. It's your karmic justice. Justice card, Wheel of Fortune. So tell us about these aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Ooh, these cards are so nice to shuffle. The Tea-Stained Tarot. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Right now, you're in all this Swords energy. 4 of Swords. 10 of Swords with the Judgment in between the 2. It's like you're putting it to rest. 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You're putting all that old past stuff to rest. Kind of like unfinished business. It's going to be finished now. And with the Judgment card, it's like there's no going back. It's like this person's not going to be, or people, whoever this is for you, they're not going to be able to reach you where you're going unless they go through that same transformation and that same, like, for some, a Kundalini awakening or some sort of spiritual awakening with the Judgment card. And there's that Ace of Wands, bro. It just opened up to it. I'm taking it. Now we have all 4 aces. Okay, so that's what they're saying. They're saying in this process of putting this to rest, it's unlocking this. It's unlocking the final ace, which is the best. Which is the best one, in my opinion. The Ace of Wands. Because that's where, wow, my ear's ringing really, like, piercingly loud. My left one. Yep, I just opened up to the Page of Wands. You're going on this new adventure. See, you're holding the wand, and there you go. But with the devil beneath him, it's like we had to work through these fears and temptations and addictions and strongholds and attachments for a lot of us here. These have been attachments. And there's no shortcut. There's no easy route. You had to go through the awakening with the Judgment card, and you can't fake that. You know what I mean? So, all right, Ace of Wands. This is the new stuff. I did a reading with the 3 of Wands in the thumbnail, talking about, I think the title was, so this is over. What's next? This is what's next. With the Chariot. We're going places, guys. We're putting this stuff to rest once and for all so that we can have a new beginning. Yup. Speak of the devil. 3 of Wands. Right there. Right on the money with the Magician. Yeah. This is where we're going, guys. All right, tell us more. Let's end on a hopeful note. It might take a little time with the Knight of Pentacles, right? But all good things take time. It's the Ace of Pentacles all the way to the Ten of Pentacles. It's you building your new life. And for some, it's some sort of a trailblazer energy. Going where no man has gone before, I'm hearing. Which is the moon landing, sorry, that was loud. Which is the moon landing phrase, right? This could be something Uranian, like tech-based, or like Silicon Valley, or, you know, because to the moon always reminds me of like crypto. I just open up to the High Priestess. But for others, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, this could be like some sort of spiritual role in the spotlight with the star and everything, and the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing closed captions on the Seven of Wands here and the Page of Pentacles, but there's stuff to learn. All right, so let's see what these three cards are that came out. King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. For some of you, this is a relationship that you're, this Eight of Cups, walking away from this old person. Yeah, this person that had secrets and who thought that they got away with it successfully. Fool, Six of Wands, and left you in the Nine of Swords. For some, there was like a third party. Two of Cups. Yep, look at this, right? It's all right here. That's what, for some of you, that's what the Ten of Swords betrayal is about, is that this person, this King of Pentacles, you're this Queen of Pentacles here. They had a commitment with you with the Two of Cups, and they had some sort of a third party, or you did, you know, no judgment, right? If something's not good, it's not good, right? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to talk about what our options are. You know what I mean? So, because it's behind your back with the Queen of Pentacles here. But this is what I'm seeing. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because what I'm hearing is either way, this person struck first, and they struck multiple times is what I'm getting. So I feel like if you did have a third party, especially if you're a Queen of Pentacles, it was like 10 years into the marriage sort of a thing, and it was over. Whatever. I'm not going to go there. So we have the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups, with the Knight of Wands. This is what I'm seeing. You're moving into your new thing, right? Your new life. Walking away from whoever this person is. Switch the genders if you need to. And then we have someone meeting you on the road. For some of you, you didn't have a third party. For some of you, this is like... for some of you, this new person, this Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands person that you're going to just come across on the road. And for some of you, it's this person that we talked about before that's like watching you. That's the new person. For some, this is like timeline work where, I'm not trying to get too complicated, but it's like if you're this High Priestess, Queen of Cups and all that, it's like you could have been in this Two of Cups, but been kind of simultaneously, even if you didn't mean to, manifesting this third party thing. And for some of you, it's a reconciliation, Three of Cups, with somebody from a past life that you really love, who is a soulmate, and you had to complete this unfinished business with this old person, King of Pentacles. And what I got in my reading right before this one, where I talked about how do we complete this cycle once and for all, 10, 10, 10, The answer was, spoiler alert, the Eight of Cups. That's the card that came up as the answer. And that's what's showing up here, is that walking away from this person, for some of you, it's like a twin flame or something crazy, you know. For others, it's just, you know, somebody who betrayed you many times that you're finally done with. There's no more unfinished business. You're walking away, and that's how you close this cycle once and for all. The second you fully detach from this person, this situation, this stuff, this new person's actually going to be approaching you, or you're going to run into this person, bump into this person with the Knight of Wands here. And this is what I'm seeing. It's very interesting. You could have been like, because we have the King and Queen of Wands here. See, I feel like you're turning into wands. You're turning into wands. Like you were, and it's not that we're just one thing, but we have the Ace of Wands here, and then suddenly you're showing up as this Queen of Wands. Even if you're a man, you could be the King of Wands on this side. It doesn't matter, right? It's like you have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords in your past. I feel like you were focusing on those things, and it was lacking the passion. It was lacking the life force. It's like you could have been walking around half dead with no light in your life with the Ace of Wands, and now it's like you've decided to embark on this crazy journey, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands, to finally feel again. And as you do that, it's kind of like, this is like when the movie starts, you know? It's like, you know how some movies will show like a 30-minute kind of like leading up to, they show the backstory of the person, and then like 30 minutes into the movie, you hear that music. You hear that music. And that's when the movie really starts. Like, there's that meet cute, you know, where it's like the King and the Queen of Wands, they bump into each other. Like, maybe you're holding back a little bit, Four of Pentacles. You could have even just gotten out of, like, a divorce. We had the Justice card, or some sort of long-term thing. Or you've just been through a lot of crap with the Ten of Wands, so maybe you're more reserved. And maybe this person's like, I'm looking for the love of my life. Or this is you, whichever way it is. We have two fours right in the middle. And I'm seeing this messenger come in, Knight of Wands, and it's like a meet cute moment. It's really, really cute. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This is a lot. Or maybe this is on this person's side. Maybe they just got out of something, you know? Let me see if there's anything else in conclusion. They're saying, no, that's it. That's it. They just want to leave you with that. They want to leave you with some surprises with the moon. Because, you know, a lot of us have just been through a lot of things. We kind of like lost our zest for life with the Ace of Wands. And they want to give that back to you again. They want you to feel like enlivened again. And it doesn't matter your age. And it doesn't matter how much stuff you've been through. This is about a new lease on life. And it's all about your own manifestation of this fact with the Three of Wands. You're the one who brought this in, right? So I love you guys so much. It's been Missy Gordon, the Metapmystic here. We play a little outro on my little tiny guitar. Thanks for being here, guys, and putting up with all my crazy stuff, right? Speaking of Queen of Wands, you know, I got a Leo Mercury, Leo Venus, Leo Jupiter, Leo and Chiron and Leo too, Lord. That's a rough placement. I'm just grateful and thankful for everybody here and to work through this stuff together. And to just like smile along the way and have fun as we work through these darker themes and not let it put out our spark and get our spark back and live a better life. Remember, you can always listen to this show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and on my YouTube channel at The Metamystic every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. EST. And if you want to book a reading with me or donate to support the show, info is down below. It's been Missy Gordon, the Metamistic here. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one.